Hey guys, I'm Kate. Welcome back to my channel. And recently I was listening to the NPR Life Kit podcast, specifically the episode titled Home Decorating for Maximum Comfort. It's like a 20-minute podcast, but in it they have this section on color theory. And I keyed in on the bit on not how to maximize my comfort, but how to maximize my creativity. So I'll give you a couple seconds just to guess what color maximizes creativity. Go ahead, say it out loud right now. Do it. It's great. My favorite color. So I figured I would test this color theory in the form of word sprints. Now, is this a legit experiment? Not really. Is this just for funsies and to surround myself with the color that science tells me will make me more creative? Yes. Is this the result of being stuck at home for so long? Also yes. So the first thing I needed to do was make my office space more green. One of the recommendations they have is to introduce plants into your space. They don't even have to be real plants, they could be fake plants. But as someone who had added some to my office about a month ago, I do find the space homier for sure. I am surrounded by life. It's wonderful. Also outside of my office window, there's some green trees, or at least they're green now that we're no longer in winter, so that helps too. Besides the plants though, I also have a very pretty green desk that I'd sanded down and repainted a while ago. It is a big fixture and focal point in the office, and something that I see every time I type or work from it. You know, you're looking down at your hands, you're staring up into space. What I can see in the periphery is green, is my green desk. But finally, rather than paint the walls again, and frankly, as someone who's doing a lot of home renovations, I'm very tired of painting things. I decided to buy some under shelf lights to stick onto my bookcase. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while, especially as I've been streaming in the mornings before, you know, the sun's out. And the fluorescent lights have just been a lot, and it's just not comfortable, I guess. I love working early in the morning, but the blinding light is not it, you know?
Oh my gosh.
Now, some would think that writers are particularly good at paying attention to words and letters as it is, you know, their job. However, this writer, as it turns out, cannot tell the difference between AA and AAA, even though I went out and bought AAA batteries. Thankfully, we had 6 AA batteries, and as each of the little lights required 3 AA batteries, I was able to do a sort of test round with 2 of the lights.
Oh, you got a pointer gun. Ready?
Yo, I got the power. Smooth? How fun. Now the package that I bought off Amazon contained 6 lights so that I could really spread them out, but that required me to go to the grocery store again and pick out the right batteries this time. And the key to any good grocery store visit is, of course, not picking up the thing you need first. No, pick up a fun celebratory item for later that evening and then decide to go and get your batteries and other things that, as it turns out, you did need. What is it about grocery stores, man? You get there and you remember that you need like 5 other items. It's fine. I've got the power. Now again, this experiment is just for funsies. So I do not have a legit control. However, what I do have is an experiment that I did ages ago in an apartment with no green plants, no green desk, and no green lights. And I did 30-minute writing sprints. Originally, this experiment was to compare keyboard typing versus writing by hand versus dictation for 30 minutes, so I decided to use my old control for this experiment. With that, it was time to sprint. So in this first sprint with all of the greenery, I got an insane 1,082 words, okay? Literally comparing against any of the other sprints I did for that old experiment, not even just the control, that is the most. However, as I'm currently doing a lot of my sprints during Twitch streams, I thought I would also attempt to do one then again with the greenery. And despite the interruptions with the chat and with the puppies, I managed 636 words, which falls in line with that old control experiment I did without the greenery. It's also in the middle of the 2 live stream spreads I did from way back when during that same experiment. So on average, you know, across 2 things, don't come for me, this experiment is just for funsies. On average, surrounding myself with the greenery really seemed to help. Ooh, in fact, I turned it off to film, but ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. I only turned them off so that I could film the intro of this without them, but let me tell you, I love this so much. I'm so excited to get all of the use out of this. I'm excited for when it's Halloween and I go orange, you know? Give it a vibe, you know? You know? Basically the thing is, for like 25 bucks or whatever I paid for this, it is highly entertaining. Well worth the $25. I do really enjoy having it on in the mornings. In fact, I even ended up adding a light under the 2 desks. It's not super obvious, but it is nice. Oh no, I have spun too far. I also really love these ones because they're battery powered that I found out, you know, in my struggle, but there's no wires, so that's nice. I can understand why people would probably rather have like the sort of more track lighting, the kind of rectangular thin ones, so that they're less, you know, orb-y, but you know what? I'm freaking happy. Please do comment down below. Let me know what you think of color theory. Let me know if you've ever used color theory to kind of spruce up your space in any way. Let me know what changes you've made to your space throughout this quarantine pandemic time. And also, let me know what your favorite color is. But that is gonna be it for me. I will leave a link to the lights that I got and also that podcast that I referenced down below. But thank you guys so much for watching it. Thank you especially to some of my new patrons this month. Emma Karen Ann, Kate McGovern, MSR Headcanon, Dara Salier, Jerry Mouse, Cheyenne, Ellie, and Anna Westendorf. And I will see y'all all very soon with a new video. Bye. I figured I would test this. So I figured I would test this color theory. What? Yes. Now some would think that writers are very good at paying attention to words as letter. Oh. Now some would think that writers are particularly good at paying attention. I also have a very pretty green dress.